welcome you back inside the Cook Center for Game 2 of this afternoon's doubleheader. It's a lovely day here in Olathe, Kansas, but we are here inside the Cook Center set for another great basketball game. It's the William Penn Statesmen taking on your MNU Pioneers. You had Noah for Game 1. You got me. I'm Matt Omenson for Game 2. You got treated to an absolute blowout in the women's game if you tuned in, 78-36. The Lady Pioneers absolutely dominated. Cameron Green with 26 leading the way. Zaylee Worth had 12, and as always, it's John Lewis's stunning Pioneers defense, one of the best in the country, leading the way. And I think Coach Adam Hepker would love to borrow some of that defense this afternoon. This William Penn Statesman's offense is absolutely elite. They're averaging 94 points a game. They have 4 different players averaging double digits. They have 10 different players averaging at least 5 points a game. So their elite offense is going to need to be stopped by Coach Hepker's defense, who they've kind of been on a little bit of a rust stretch. They've lost 2 in a row. They got taken down by Missouri Valley last week, 76-62. But a bright spot for the Pioneers, and something that could help them this afternoon, is that great three-point shooting we saw, especially in the first half. They went 8 for 21 from beyond the arc with Uriah Boutte, Landon Wagler, Elliot Mulgren leading the way in that. So should be quite the matchup. We'll get you starting lineups and the national anthem coming up right now.
Penn under the direction of Dr. Luke Johnson.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this beautiful afternoon to come out and play this great game and compete. Lord, I thank you for each of these schools represented here today. Thank you for the mission to grow and develop these student athletes. Lord, I pray that it'll be their day of competition, keep everybody safe. Lord, I ask that you give us all safe travels as we part from here today. Lord, we thank you for this new year. Ask and guide and direct us. We ask all these things in your name.
And now for today's starting lineups, first for William Penn University. Starting at guard, 6'1" junior from Newark, New Jersey, number 1, Alif Bass. At the other guard, 6'3" senior from Reform, Alabama, number 3, Javion Bell McCrary. At forward, 6'4" junior from Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, number 2, Fode Sharif. At the other forward, 6'6" senior from Melbourne, Australia, number 5, Chase Page. And at the other forward, 6'6" junior from Jackson, Michigan, number 14, Davion Colwell. William Penn is coached by John Henry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Pioneers. Starting at guard, 6'2" junior from Boston, Massachusetts, number 3, Malachi Bryant. At the guard, 6'2" freshman from Dallas, Texas, number 10, Uriah Boutte. At the other guard, 6'4" junior from Lenexa, Kansas, number 12, Isaiah Isaiah Cole. After the guard 6'5" senior from Lenexa, Kansas, number 15, Landon Walker. And at forward, 6'7" senior from Olathe, Kansas, number 35, Caden Taylor. Fighters are coached by Adam Hefter, assisted by Trey Brown.
All right, we are getting set for this one. A little bit of a starting lineup change for the Pioneers. Landon Wagler gets the starting nod this afternoon in lieu of Elijah Voss. He'll be an excellent option off the bench, though. Pioneers, they split with the Statesmen last year. Statesmen just took the edge in the first matchup of the year, but then the Pioneers dropped 116 on the Statesmen last February. We're looking to see that again. Pioneers win the tip, and we are underway here in the Cook Center. Malachi Bryant starting with the ball. He, as always, is the biggest threat for the Statesman defense. Malachi Bryant averaging 18 a night, looking to continue that dominance here this afternoon. Here's the new starter, Landon Wagler, working on his defender. Nice post move, but gets it swatted away. Able to get his own ball back. Caberline gets it out to Boutte. Only 3 seconds to shoot. Boutte has to put something up. And it looks like they're not going to call a foul. It's going to be a travel. Boutte in a little bit of pain. Let's see if we get a stoppage here. He is still on the ground. Looks like he might have gotten rolled up on the basketball. Looks like he's going to be all right, though. He'll stay in this one. He is such a huge part of this offense. As we see, he'll head to the bench. Makai Blakeney coming in for him. Uriah Boutte, redshirt freshman, redshirted last year, and he has been such a star, and hopefully he will be a star for this Pioneers offense for the next 3 years after this, averaging 17 points a game. Absolutely dominant. Got it taken away, but Cole didn't feel it off his back. There's a shot from Fodé Sharif, no good. Fodé Sharif, he is the highest scorer on this Statesman offense, averaging 17 points a game. But again, it's this Statesman offense, their versatility. Anyone and everyone can score in really any facet of the game. So hard to stop on defense. Caberline trying to get this Pioneers offense in a groove. There's a nice cut by Isaiah Cole. Great feed from Caberline, and the Pioneers strike first. Leaving Sharif wide open beyond the arc. No good. Rebound Caberline. Here comes Makai Blakeney the other way. One-on-one, and a foul is called. Going to be on Javion Bell-McCrary. So a nice start for the Pioneers on defense so far, holding the Statesmen 0 for 2. Caberline tries to get it away, and looks like they're going to get a foul called. And they're going to get Bell-McCrary again, though. So already 2 fouls for Javion Bell-McCrary, the senior guard for the Statesmen. Another interesting thing about Coach John Henry's team, this is his 25th year as the Statesman head coach, is they spread the wealth around. Wagler's 3, no good. But the William Penn Statesmen, I mean, they don't play that many minutes in a game. Their bench is so deep, and everyone gets a ton of playing time. There are going to be tons of subs in this one for the Statesmen, but it seems like every lineup is dangerous. There's a three-pointer, no good. Ball batted around. Landon Wagler comes down with it, and here come the Pioneers the other way. Isaiah Cole gets a ball screen from Caberline. And that's nearly a wayward pass. But Bryant going to end up with it. Feeds Caberline at the elbow. Blakeney comes off the screen. They'll reset the offense. Looks a little disjointed here. They've got 8 seconds to shoot. Let's see if they can find some offense. Cole fakes the 3, tries to put it up, no good. Ball still batted around. Caberline trying to go for it, and it looks like he's going to get called for the foul. It'll be Statesman basketball. And so far, it just kind of seems like both sides' offenses are just kind of in a stalemate. It seems really awkward. They're not really getting a lot going on the offensive end. Both sides' defenses playing really strongly to start this game. It's a nice pass, a three-pointer. A little bit short from Javen Tyndall. Blakeney with the rebound. See if they can get some offense going here. Looks like Bryant's going to try to set up a play. They get Cole cutting across. Nice feed inside to Blakeney. No one near him. It's a great play from this Pioneers offense. Try to settle him in. That mid-range jumper, no good. Here comes Bryant streaking down the court. Nice crossover, up and in. Malachi Bryant, he's so good at that. Made a living here at MNU. And Coach John Henry has seen enough. William Penn calls their first time out. Couldn't dream up a better start for Coach Hepker and the Pioneers. Absolutely everything going their way so far. What a finish from Malachi Bryant. He was a little bit quiet last week against Missouri Valley. They'd love to get him going in this one. Such a strong part of their offense. Another part of William Penn's game is their ability to get offensive rebounds, but so far no offensive rebounds. MNU very much winning the rebound battle 5-2 early on. And also last week we saw the Pioneers, the way they got hot was from beyond the arc. Their first 18 points in the game came off of 6 three-pointers. But in this one, it's the exact opposite. 6 points coming off from 3 baskets. And 3 layups just right inside the paint. A much more consistent way to get points, take those high percentage shots. And here we see MNU in a man full court press coming out of the timeout. Looks like they're going to stay with it here. This is Alif Bass taking the ball up. It's the junior point guard for this Statesman team, averaging 7 a game. Gives it up to Davion Boulware, back to base. Also kind of an awkward offensive start for William Penn. Here's a three-pointer. That one's well short. Nice rebound from Zay. Landon Wagler going to feed it inside to Caberline. He's got the size advantage. Will he make the most of it? He's doing his best. Nice fake. Mid-range jumper is good. Caden Caberline, the hometown kid, his first bucket of the afternoon. What a start for MNU, up 8-0 now. Nice drive inside by Sharif. Can't make the shot, but they say that one was last touched by MNU. It'll be William Penn basketball. William Penn 11-5 so far this season. 5-3 in the conference. You saw that pretty post move from Caden Caberline. He's been making a living here at MNU for 4 years doing moves just like that. And rolling around the rim, Davion Boulware with the first bucket for the Statesmen, ending their over 4-minute drought to start the game. Cole goes up strong and is fouled. He'll head to the charity stripe. First free throws of the game coming from Zay. Knocks down the first. Free throws have been a strong point for him so far this season. 83% shooter. As Caberline will get a rest. Elijah Voss will check in. William Penn is kind of outsized in this one. So Coach Hepker realizes he has the freedom to take out Caberline here early in the first half, get Voss some good minutes. Wagler tips that pass. Love to see active hands in the passing lanes on defense. Also a very clean start for MNU, just 1 foul up to this point. Here's Boulware driving in on Blakeney. He's double teamed now at the post. Swatted away by Zay. What a block. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Bryant driving right down the middle, goes up strong, no good. Voss with a nice offensive rebound, and the Pioneers offense resets. Bryant from the corner, it's good! The first three-point shot of the game for the Pioneers is good. Malachi Bryant with a great shot, now on defense, staying strong. There's a three-pointer on the other end, no good. Bryant with the rebound. Blakeney fakes the give, goes strong, but cannot make the shot. Voss, active, gets the takeaway. Bryant will try another three. Rattles in and out. Rebounded by Boulware. Now driving inside. No good. And it looks like Javen Tyndall took too many steps. What a start for MNU. 12-2, 6 minutes into this one. This is almost exactly opposite from what we saw against Missouri Valley. I mean, it just seemed like there was no energy in this team, and now everyone is making plays. We've seen Voss with an offensive rebound and a takeaway. We saw Malachi Bryant with a corner three. Everything is going right for Coach Hepker's boys. Maybe inspired by the women's team, played right before them. Playing really great so far here in this one. Pioneers getting the inbound here. Such a hot start, such a needed start in this game. William Penn definitely the favorites coming into this one. But this high-powered offense, this offense averaging 94 points a game, held to just 2 in the first 6 minutes. Boutte fresh off the bench. He'll try a three. No good. Wagler with the offensive rebound. Bryant will try his hand at a three. It's good. Bryant with his second shot from downtown. Pioneers extend the lead to 13. The answer from William Penn is no good. Chase Page can't get that one to fall. And Malachi Bryant will slow things down. Now it's inside to Blakeney. A kick back out to Bryant. Mid-range jumper is good. Man, is he hot. Malachi Bryant already in the double digits in this one. Page will try another three-pointer. This one's way short, and just nothing going right for the Statesmen. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Bryant lost the handle. That's touched by a Leaf base. It'll be Pioneer basketball. It's unbelievable. The hottest start of the season for the Pioneers. Coming at a much-needed time. Pioneers are 4-4 in conference play, so just out of the playoff picture as it stands right now, following a couple of back-to-back losses. But, man, a win against a good William Penn team like this one would be so huge. Boutte driving in, can't get the layup to go, but he gets the takeaway. Another William Penn turnover, another takeaway from this Pioneer defense. And looks like whistles have been blown. Looks like they're going to reset the shot clock here. And Garrett Redwine will check in for Malachi Bryant. Getting a much-deserved rest. 10 points in the first half, in the first 8 minutes of this one. Garrett Redwine leading the offense here. Gets it to Boutte. Finds Kobe Nunez, who just checked in at the elbow. Caberline with the size advantage. Over the top with the right-handed hook. No good. Rebound by Page. Driving inside is Javen Tyndall. Can't find anything there. stuck at the free throw line, nowhere to go. Finally gets it out to Chase Page. Only 7 seconds to shoot. Foss, active defense. Here comes the double team from Boutte, and they're going to get a foul called on him. It's a huge foul. That resets the shot clock for the Statesmen. Looks like they're going to get Boutte with that one. Voss will come out of the game. Isaiah Cole will come back in. But what a great few minutes from Elijah Voss. Not a ton in the stat sheet, right? No points necessarily, but some huge rebounds and some huge plays on defense. Tyndall will try a three, and man, that one was needed for the Statesmen. Finally getting a bucket to fall, just their second bucket in the first 8 minutes of this one. Boutte gets a screen from Caberline. Gives it to Cole. Inside to Zay, got inside his defender, and he took too many steps. That's going to be a travel. We saw a little bit in the very early goings, kind of an awkward Pioneer offense, but that awkwardness is no more. They are making plays, finding open players, and more importantly, making great stops on defense. That jumper, no good. Last touch by William Penn. It'll be Pioneers basketball. Here's Kobe Nunez in the corner, rattles in and out, rebounded by Chase Page. It's a good look. They're getting a ton of good looks on offense. Triple team in the paint, but he'll kick it out to the open player. No good on the three. Ball is still being fought for. It's tied up. They call it a jump ball. Possession arrow facing William Penn's way. Here's Jake Engel, the junior guard, coming into this one. Working on Garrett Redwine. Great pass inside and a nice finish from Davion Boulware. So William Penn starting to find a little bit of life on offense. Kicks it out to Zay. He'll try a three from the wing. It's no good. And here come the Statesmen the other way, trying to push the pace. Puts up a shot. Does not get the foul call, and it'll be Pioneer basketball. Jake Engel had his heart set on getting the foul call, didn't get it. And Malachi Bryant will check back in. See if he gets a play designed for him. He's been the hot hand so far in this one. Cole gives it to Wagler. Now Wagler will drive inside. Gets it swatted away, but he's able to get the ball back. He'll give it to Bryant. Working on Engel. Nice crossover, trying to drive inside, and is fouled. They're going to get Engel with that one. And that'll take us to our under 10 media timeout. Pioneers still way out in front, up by 10 here midway through half number one. Welcome back inside the Cook Center. Pioneers with the ball, 20 seconds to shoot. Coming off the media timeout. They have gone scoreless in the last 3.5 minutes. So wanting to get something going. Their defense has been so good. And that's going to be tied up. It'll stay on this end of the floor, though. Pioneers want to get something going. It's so unexpected. Such a defensive first half. I mean, the defense for the Pioneers has been elite so far. Something that we really haven't been able to say all season. Coach Epker's done a great job this week in preparation, getting these boys ready on defense. And there's Engel with his second foul. Shows a little bit of frustration. I could certainly hear it if you couldn't. He said something that no Nazarene should ever say. Pioneers will get a fresh 20. Blakeney at the top of the key, gives it to Bryant. A little awkward offense again. Shot time running down. Wagler has to chuck one up. No good. Nunez with an offensive rebound, but it tries to pass it away, and it gets taken away by Fode Sharif. Here he comes the other way. Pioneers now scoreless for the past 4 minutes. There's a three from Page. No good. He's 0 for 3 from downtown. Kobe Nunez driving down. Nice move. Can't get the finish, but gets the foul called, and Nunez will shoot a couple. Free throw line has been a struggle for Kobe Nunez this season. He's only 48% from the charity stripe. And that's really something the Pioneers have struggled as a whole. 68% as a team, which is about league average. But last year we were so used to knocking down clutch free throws, especially on that magical run last February. Making free throws in the clutch is important. Nunez goes 1 for 2, though. Breaks the scoring drought. And Pioneers are back up by 11. Page gives it up to base. Working on Bryant. He'll try one from the elbow, and it's good. That's a nice step-back shot from Alif Base. His first bucket of the afternoon, and nearly gets a takeaway. Hits it into his own bench. It'll stay Pioneer basketball. Davion Bolware will check in for Javen Tyndall. Put up some good minutes for the Statesman. How can Malachi Bryant get hot again? Let's try a ball screen from Caberline. That one didn't work. He'll give it up to Wagler. He'll try a three. Just a bit short. Rebounded by Sharif. Pioneers have now gone almost 5 minutes without a field goal. Bryant with a nice defensive rebound. Defender chasing behind him. He's keeping an eye on him and tries to get a foul called, and he does. Nice heads-up play from the senior guard, knowing he can get that foul called right there. They're going to call it on Elite Base, and Bryant will get a 1-and-1. Just caught base napping a little bit, running back on defense. And now Bryant is rewarded with a 1-and-1. Drills the first. 2 leading scorers for the Pioneers this season. Malachi Bryant and Uriah Boutte have led the way at the free throw line for them this season. Uriah Boutte, a wonderful 90%. And Malachi Bryant was at 80%, but after those two makes, probably closer to 81%. There's a nice takeaway. They'll call it a jump ball. Wagler, nice job. Active hands on defense. And William Penn has just kind of been a little lackluster, just passing the ball and doing the little things. The Pioneers have been so well prepared for this one. They know this is a must-win game. It's still early in conference play. right? They've only played 8 conference games so far, but this is such a huge game, if not anything, just for the confidence of this Pioneers team. Losing 3 conference games in a row, especially 2 of them coming at home, would be such a blow. And they have so many home games here in January, so I hope you continue to tune in this season. As a Leaf base is fouled by Bryant, he'll head to the free throw line. The next home game, actually the next game for the Pioneers, is going to come. The next home game, at least, will be 2 Saturdays from now on January 24th. They play host to Graceland. But before that, they'll head on the road, head to Fulton, Missouri, take on William Woods on Wednesday. And then January 21st, they'll head to Peru, Nebraska, take on Peru State. So got a little bit of a mini road trip coming up for the Pioneers. But then back here inside the Cook Center, January 24th, hosting a really good-looking Graceland team. Don't want to miss that one. Bryant, here's a jumper. A little bit strong and off to the right, no good. Nice moves by Sharif, the big man with the ball handling there. And that's his first bucket. How about the Pioneers in transition? Caught the Statesman napping, coming back on defense, and Isaiah Cole heads all the way down the floor for the bucket. That three-pointer's no good, but Page with the offensive rebound and puts it back in. And the William Penn offense is starting to find its groove. They've cut the lead down to 9. See if the Pioneers can get anything going here. Caberline at the top of the key. Gives it to Boutte. Step back 3. No good. Rebounded by Page. Comes Sharif the other way. Trying to go down the middle. Can't get it. Here's a three-pointer from base. It's good. A Leaf base. A huge three-pointer. Just the second three-pointer of the afternoon for the Statesmen. And it's now a 2-possession game. Zay will try to respond. No good, but Caberline able to punch it back out to Bryant. He'll try a 3, no good. It's a nice heads-up play by Caberline, able to swat that one away to Bryant. Unfortunately, couldn't get points on it. Bulware will try to drive in. It's a nice shot fake by Base. Wide open at the hash mark, no good. It was last touched by Isaiah Cole, trying to get a handle on that rebound. After such a hot start shooting, they were 6 of 15 to start. Since then, the Pioneers have only gone 1 for 10. And that one's going to be a foul on Wagler. Tried to just take the ball away, get a tie up. Instead, he'll get his first foul. Only the team's 4th, so they've still got a few before the Statesmen will be shooting free throws. Garrett Redwine checks in for Malachi Bryant. Nice cut by Sharif. Goes up with the left hand, no good. Great defense from Garrett Redwine. Absolutely outside, but holds his own down in the paint. Now Wagler on the wing. And looks like they're going to call a foul. One's going to be on number 8. Kind of tying up Caden Caberline. So Caberline will get a 1-and-1 free throws coming up. Caberline sinks the first. He shoots the most free throws out of anyone on this Pioneer offense. But it's kind of been his kryptonite. It's been one of his Achilles heels, you could say, as a Pioneer. But today, so far, 2 for 2, and the Pioneers are back up 8. Sharif will try a 3, and it's good. Fode Sharif, kind of an Odd shooting for him, but gets the job done. The line drive goes through the hoop. It's a 5-point game. And William Penn, even after the atrocious start, has found a way back into this game. Red Wine coming off ball screen. Now inside to Caberline. Only 6 seconds to shoot. Double team coming in from Sharif. He'll kick it out to Wagler. He has to try a deep one. Doesn't get anything. Shot clock violation, and it'll be Statesman basketball. It's now been the Pioneers that can't get anything going on offense. They are 1 for their last 11 shooting the ball, including 1 of 11 from beyond the arc after a hot start from Bryant. And that's a heads-up play by Davion Boulware, able to throw it off the back of Caden Caberline, and it goes out of bounds, and we will hit our under 5 media timeout. Nice heads-up play from Boulware right there. And it seems like we saw in the first couple minutes of the game, this Pioneers offense was very stagnant, just kind of awkward, couldn't find their footing, and then they got hot. Malachi Bryant leading the way for most of that with 10 points so far in this first half. Excuse me, he's got 12 points now. But since then, they've kind of slowed down again. Not a lot going on offense. They've been missing shots. They've been turning the ball over. So Coach Hepker trying to find a way for this last 5 minutes, get back out in front by double digits, because this William Penn team is starting to come back. They're starting to feel themselves. They had probably, I would assume, the worst start to a half this season for them, the worst start to a game. But head coach John Henry, in his 25th year at William Penn, he makes a living off of turning games around like this one. Doesn't care. If they get down 17-2, they're going to fight back. And now it's only 24-19. William Penn right back in this one. It's anyone's game here in the Cook Center. It'll be William Penn basketball, a fresh 20 on the shot clock. 4:58 to go in half number 1. Gets the pass inside to Sharif. No good. Nearly gets his own miss. And it was last touched by Landon Wagler. Statesman basketball. Gets it in the base. Boulware, step back 3 is good. The big man showing off the perimeter play, and it's a 2-point game. Bryant gets a screen from Caberline, but Base able to fight over it. Voss recently checked in. He'll drive with the left hand, gets stuck. Now gives it to Caberline. Only 5 seconds to shoot. Gives it up to Voss. He'll have to try a 3. No good. Rebound, fought, and got by Caberline. He'll take a shot and is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Nice, tough offensive rebound from Caden Caberline. Earns himself 2 free throws. But again, that's a little bit worrisome from the Pioneers. They were forced to take a 3 with the shot clock expiring. This isn't very typical for the Pioneers. Caberline misses the first. They'll be in the double bonus the rest of the first half. One for 2 from the charity stripe. Again, a very defensive first half. Pioneers 25, Statesmen 22. After the ladies of MNU dominated earlier this afternoon. Cameron Green with 26 points. A stellar performance from her as always. Wagler swats that one away, and Cole ends up with it. Pioneers forcing the turnover. I talked about Pioneers trying to take a little bit of the defense from the women's team, and so far, at least for the first 10 minutes, it worked phenomenally. Starting to cool off a little bit now on defense. They're still on top. Cole coming off the screen. Inside, couldn't get the pass. Running out of time, gives it up to Wagler. Caden Caberline now. Couldn't find Voss cutting. Now he'll set a screen for Zay. Voss has it now. Gives it back to Zay for three. Couldn't get anything. Caberline able to save it, though, and gets it to Voss. Bryant will try a three. It's good! Malachi Bryant. He's been the only Pioneer so far to be able to hit from beyond the arc. Chase Page will try a corner three. No good. Nice rebound, Caberline. Bryant running down the other way. Gives it to Cole. What a finish with the right hand. Here's the Pioneers on a little 5-0 run. Gets something going. Nice defense from Bryant. Energy starting to pick up a little bit here in the Cook Center. Boulware, he'll try another three. Way short, gets his own miss though. And tries to go up, is fouled by Zay. Oh, excuse me, it was blocked. Great block by Isaiah Cole. It'll be William Penn basketball. Kobe Nunez checking in for Landon Wagler. Put up some great minutes. Pass it inside to Boulware. Trying to back down Caberline, but he doesn't go down easy. Excellent defense and the rebound to boot. Voss getting the screen from Caberline. He'll now give it to Bryant. And Bryant will reset. Asking for a screen from Caberline. Gives it to Zay. Now inside to Voss. Mid-range floater is good. Elijah Voss, his first bucket of the afternoon. And nearly got the clean takeaway. Bryant is going to get a foul called on him. But now a little 8-0 run for the Pioneers. Basketball is a game of streaks and runs. And so far it's been the Pioneers with the runs. I mean, 17-2 to start the game. Here's a little 8-0 run. Closing out the half. Can William Penn respond before they head to their respective locker rooms? Sharif working on Redwine. He'll kick it out to base. Wide open three is good. He's going to knock that down 9 times out of 10. Ending the Pioneer run with that three. Nunez cutting baseline. Doesn't get it, though. Zay, nice fake. He'll drive baseline. Pushed out of bounds, and he'll get a couple free throws. William Penn, lots of fouls, 10 personal fouls in the first half. That's something they'll have to be careful with heading into half number 2, but no player over 2 fouls, though. Excuse me, Javen Tyndall has 3, so they'll want to look out for him. Looks like he's seen all the first half that he will see. Jake Engel will check in. He's also at 2 fouls, so he'll want to play careful. And Coach Hepker will use his use it or lose it timeout here with 1:24 remaining in half number 1. Coach Hepker, this is his 3rd year leading the Pioneers. He's done a great job. I mean, you have to remember that crazy run last January and February to get them into as the 4 seed into the conference tournament, hosting that win against Park. Unfortunately, wasn't enough last year, but a team that just did not have a lot of expectations absolutely turned around. And you know that Coach Hepker's leadership had to have played a part in that. Here's Isaiah Cole, 2 free throws coming up. Misses it, but Blakeney gets the rebound. Now Voss thought about stepping into it, and he got happy feet. It's a travel. Pioneers in a man press, trying to slow down the William Penn offense. Zay's such a good defender, giving Engel all sorts of trouble. He'll finally give it up to a Leaf base. Base driving with the left hand. Gives it up to Sharif. Nice shot. After the shot fake, puts it up from the hash mark. Sharif with 7 points here in the first half. Zay able to get that one. Oh, and that's going to be a charging. Engel hit the deck hard. Oh, what a tough play from Jake Engel. Man, looks like his head went slamming down into the court, which is never a good sign. Coach John Henry talking with him. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Toughness from Jake Engel. Statesman, if they go quick, they can get the last possession. Looks like they're not necessarily concerned about that. Base will try a three. It's good, and it's a 3-point game. A Leaf Bass with 11 points now. Pioneers with the ball now. Shot clock turned off. Gets it to Blakeney. Here's Zay. Getting the dribble handoff. Kick to Voss for three. It's good! Elijah Voss to close out half number one from the corner. And the Pioneers will head into the break up 6 on the William Penn Statesman. See it again, ice in his veins, Elijah Voss. Coming off the bench in this one, he's got 5 critical points and a bunch of plays on defense. That has to be the story of this first half for the Pioneers. We'll talk to you more about the keys to the first half in about 15 minutes. Go get some nachos, take a bathroom break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
We welcome you back inside the Cook Center, getting set for your second half of action here. The MNU Pioneers on top of the William Penn Statesmen, 36-30 at the end of half number one. What an incredible start for the Pioneers, a 17-2 run to open up the game. The William Penn offense has kind of come back a little bit since then, but the Pioneers offense has continued to shine. Malachi Bryant leading the way with 15 points in half number one, including 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, and Caden Caberline with 5 points, but he's on double-double watch. He's got 7 rebounds and 3 assists, maybe even triple-double, who knows? And so far, the Pioneers have been out-rebounding William Penn, 26-21 so far in the first half. That's a huge key. As for William Penn, it's been Alif Bass leading the way. He's got 11 points in the first half, including 3 assists. He's also got 3 three-pointers of his own to combat Malachi Bryant's 3 threes. But the team is only shooting 31.6% in half number one as compared to their usual 47% shooting from the field. So that has been what has been hurting William Penn. They're not taking as many high-quality shots, and even when they are, they just aren't falling. So the Pioneers will continue to try to play this solid defense. I mean, and again, this William Penn team coming into the game averaging 94 points per game. They're nowhere close to that right now. Trailing by 6. 20 minutes left here in the Cook Center. Get ready to go. This should be an absolutely incredible finish. I think the key so far in this second half for the Pioneers is to get Malachi Bryant going early. He has been the hot hand. Blakeney getting the second half start. Replacement of Boutte. He'll kick out to Wagler. He'll try a 3. It's good. Landon Wagler, his first 3-pointer of the game. In a great way to start half number two. Absolutely bodacious. Alif Bass. He'll try to get hot. Can't get the shot to go, but gets his own miss. Now he'll kick to Boulware in the corner. His 3 no good. Another offensive rebound. William Penn just barely out-rebounded MNU offensively in the first half. And there's a third chance points for Davion Boulware. Both sides making an early bucket to start half number two. Blakeney has got it inside, working on Fode Sharif. Got it at the block, kick out to Bryant. He'll give it to Caberline, 10 seconds to shoot. Zay coming off the dribble handoff. Mid-range jumper, no good, rebounded by Sharif. Something that distinguishes the Pioneer offense from most others is that guy, Caden Caberline, making the block on the defensive end. But on the offensive end, the offense runs through him. That is something you don't really see a ton from other teams. There's a great feed from Caberline. Shot fake. And the actual layup from Isaiah Cole. What a sequence there for the Pioneers. Screen coming in from Boulware. Pioneers will switch. Now they give it to Sharif. He'll try another 3. No good. Rebound falls to the floor, and looks like they're going to get Javion Bell McCrary with an over-the-back call. And that's his third. He got, if you remember, he had 2 fouls practically in the first minute of the game. He didn't see the court for the rest of the first half. Here he is already picking up his third, barely even 2 minutes into the second half. So been a rough afternoon for that young man. Caberline has it inside. Backing down the defender. Tries to go up strong. It's blocked by Boulware. Caberline will get it back, though. He'll put it up again and makes it in. Caden Caberline with the fadeaway. Sharif, nice spin move, and the bucket to go. Nice play right there. Both sides trading buckets so far to start half number 2. Bryant takes the handoff, goes up. That ball is swatted away, and they say Bryant kicked it out. Cleveland Pioneers basketball. Look at that tough finish from Caden Caberline, falling backwards. Probably wanted an and one, didn't get it, but the 2 still counts. Sharif driving strong and gets the finish with the right hand. Back-to-back buckets for that young man. He's got 11 now, tying his teammate Bass, and Bryant just lost the handle on that one. Pioneers still up by 7. Both teams been very equal in this second half. Both trading baskets, being efficient on the offense. There's a 3-pointer from Bell McCrary, and his first points of the game are 3 big ones, cutting the lead down to 4. And Cole nearly got that one taken away by Sharif. Knocked to the ground. Voss checks in for Makai Blakeney. Should have seen, it looks like Uriah Boutte is not really in uniform on the sideline. He's got the pullover over his jersey. Interesting to see if he sees the court in the second half. I'm not sure if he got injured. Early in the first half, he kind of was slow to get up, but he came back into the game, played pretty well. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. There's a takeaway from McCrary. He's driving on. Bryant goes up and in. Adam Hepker's seen enough. He calls an MNU timeout as William Penn is back within 2. There's Javion Bell McCrary. We didn't see him in the first half. He looks so strong so far. He averages 10 points a game. Yeah, that is a huge part of that offense that was not a part of the offense in the first half for William Penn, being forced to stay on the bench. But here he is playing with 3 fouls. He's going to have to be more careful, but if he can keep making plays like that, Coach John Henry has no choice but to leave him on the floor. And here's the first real William Penn run of the game, 9-0 in the past minute 30. It's been a quick run for the Statesmen. Been making all kinds of shots. And the Pioneers have had a great start to the second half as well, at least shooting. They're 5 of 9 from the field, but they've turned over the ball multiple times in this second half. That's something that they will want to cut back on. Got the ball here. Chance to extend the lead. 16 minutes to play. In a huge Heart of America Conference matchup between these 2 teams. Both of these teams consistent playoff members in the men's tournament. Wagler off the screen. Tries a 3. It's good. Landon Wagler, his second 3 of the afternoon. What a huge shot. The transfer from Lenexa wanted to come back home for his senior year, making a difference in this one. He's made a difference all season. Bass is driving in. What a finish with the left hand. The impressive shot from Alif Bass. Lead is trimmed back down to 3. Bryant gets around his defender. Now he'll drive on Boulware. He nearly swats it away, but the shot won't go. Statesmen are quick in transition. Bass, step back. No good. Rebound, still fighting around. Voss flies on the ball. Gets it to Caberline. Pioneers, 3-on-2 fast break. Caberline tries to slam it down. Is fouled by Boulware. And he'll head to the free throw line. What a tough play right there.
That's his first personal, second team foul.
And this will take us to the under 15 media timeout. Give Caberline a chance to catch his breath a little bit. See Malachi Bryant heading over to the trainer's table. So he might have a bloody nose.
For his support of MNU athletics and the Champions of Character Award to our student athletes.
MNU's been able to fight off this William Penn run. Landon Wagler has been such a huge part of this offense in the second half. Making threes. He didn't make any in the first half, but he's got 2 big ones here in half number 2. Couldn't have come at a better time. Getting set to resume action here on Rocky Lamar Court. Sure would be proud of the defensive effort the Pioneers have put up so far in this one. Caden Caberline heading to the charity stripe now after being fouled on that slam dunk attempt. He'll shoot 2. William Penn bench very vocal during the free throw. Trying to create a little bit of distraction. This is that one. Looks like he's going to get a 3rd free throw here. Not sure if they called a flagrant on that last play or whatever happened. Caberline goes 1 for 3, knocks down the final one. 47-43, Pioneers. Still just on top of the Statesmen. This would be such a huge win for this team. Fote Sharif, what a shot from the elbow. We're back within 2. Kobe Nunez has just checked in along with Garrett Redwine. Voss able to save it from going out of bounds. Driving on Sharif. Attracts the double team. Kicks it out to Wagler. Shot fake. Fakes the spin move. Now he'll put up a 3 and it's good. Landon Wagler is on fire from beyond the arc. A rough first half. But how about 3 3-pointers in the second half for Landon Wagler? 9 points on the afternoon. Oh, a nice cut by Sharif and slams it home. Pioneers fell asleep on defense on that one. This is the William Penn offense that we expected to see this afternoon. Voss will try one from the elbow. No good, rebounded by Bass. Here he comes the other way. Pioneers so good in transition defense, though. Sharif tries a three, no good. That would have tied it. Instead, Kobe Nunez comes down with the rebound. Page is on his tail. Nunez goes up but couldn't find the ball. And here come the Statesmen the other way. 2-on-1 fast break. Gives it up to Sharif, who lays it up and in. A tough finish. And the Statesmen are back within one, the closest this game has been since the very early goings. Redwine loses his footing. He's able to get it back. Some starters ready to check back into this one. Caberline backing down Boulware. Gets him to jump, goes up and is fouled. Boulware got impatient. Thought he knew when Caberline was going to go up, but he's so good in the paint. Earns himself 2 free throws here. Caberline short on the first one. We've got Malachi Bryant, Isaiah Cole, and Makai Blakeney will check in for Caberline if he makes this free throw. Wagler and Redwine head to the bench. Caberline goes 0 for 2, but Nunez chases down the rebound, and a foul is called on Javion Bell-McCrary. That's his 4th, and that's a huge one for the Statesmen. Now he's got to hit the bench. Wow. You saw the difference maker he was in the beginning of this second half. Bryant driving, gives it to Nunez, alley-oop up and in. What a play between the two guards. This Cook Center's got a little bit of energy back into it. Pioneers up 3. Tries to get it inside to Boulware. He's double-teamed along the baseline. Blakeney gets back down, and a foul is called. He thought he got all ball. So Blakeney gets called for his first, and Boulware will head to the free throw line. About this, just the 3rd free throw of the game for William Penn. They haven't made any free throws yet in this one. Boulware drills the first. There's the first William Penn free throw of this game this afternoon. He goes 2 for 2. William Penn is back within one. Under 12 minutes to go. Been treated to a good one here this afternoon after the Pioneers got off to such a hot start. A 17-2 run to start the game. William Penn has fought all the way back to within one. They still haven't led this game, though. Swing it around to Nunez. Back to Malachi Bryant. 8 seconds to shoot. He'll try a 3. No good. That's a rebound by Ryan Robinson. Is tripped up. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow. We'll say it's William Penn basketball still. So a little bit of a misunderstanding there. Malachi Bryant thought it was his ball. And I would want the ball too if I were playing, but they'll have to earn it back after getting a defensive stop. William Penn with the chance to take the lead for the first time this afternoon on this possession. Chase Page is checked into the game, working on Elijah Voss. Gets the double team coming in from Zay. A 3-pointer is good, and the Statesmen take their first lead of the afternoon off the 3 from Ryan Robinson. It's 54-52. Can the Pioneers fight back? Blakeney trying to drive in on Boulware. Does not have the size advantage. Bryant fakes the 3. Now he drives, pulls up, off the glass and in. Malachi Bryant his first bucket of the second half. He's up to 17 now, and we're tied at 54. First time that this game has been tied since it was 0-0. Boulware double teamed. Gets it out to Bass. He'll take the screen from Robinson. He's got 5 seconds to shoot. He's got to hurry. Step back three. Well short. Bryant with the rebound. Voss in transition. Can he find Nunez? He doesn't. Instead, he'll drive to the block and kick it out to Isaiah Cole. And the Pioneer offense will reset. And they had an opportunity with the 2-on-1. They couldn't find it. Now they'll reset the offense. Voss coming off the dribble handoff. Kicks it in the corner. Bryant for three. It's good. Malachi Bryant is on fire. 20 points for the Bostonian. MNU back up by 3. Now here's Tyndall driving in. The fadeaway is good. What a finish from Javen Tyndall. Both of these offenses heating up in a huge way. And it's only going to get hotter. Caden Caberline and Landon Wagler ready to check back in. Give to Nunez. He fakes the three. Now he drives. Puts it up and in. Kobe Nunez. What a finish from the guard inside. Blakeney on Boulware. Boulware going to blow right past him, but can't get the finish. Nunez fights for the ball. Bryant can't save it from going out. It'll be William Penn basketball when we come back. But what an incredible sequence right there. Both teams, just incredible offense. How about this corner three from Malachi Bryant?
Today, we'd like to recognize and congratulate Trey Larimer as he works his final MNU game. Trey has been given the opportunity to return home and serve the University of North Dakota as the next Associate Director of Development for the North Dakota Champions Club. Over the past 4.5 years, Trey has supported MNU in multiple roles, including student athlete, graduate assistant, and most recently, assistant athletic director. We sincerely thank Trey for his dedication to the MNU community and the lasting impact he has made. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in thanking Trey for his outstanding service to MNU athletics.
Taking a moment to honor an MNU legend, Trey Larimer. He's been a good friend of mine over the past 2 years. He's the one who hired me on here at MNU. Just a great young man, getting the chance to head back to his home state. Sounds awesome for him. So happy for Trey. Always got a smile on his face, as he does right now, watching this MNU basketball game. How about a three-pointer from Ryan Robinson? No good. Caberline fights for the rebound but couldn't get it. William Penn able to track it down. Bass thought about a three but thinks better of it. Now he'll kick outside and blocked by Blakeney. What a play by Mackay. Here come the Pioneers the other way. And Isaiah Cole will settle things down. Kai Blakeney came out of nowhere to block that shot from Fode Sharif. Caberline is checked into the game as well as Wagler. How about another one, young man? Landon Wagler taking over this game from beyond the arc. Alif Bass responds with a layup of his own. Blakeney trying to drive in on Sharif. Now Caden Caberline has it. Up and over with the right hook. No good. Bass again trying to get another transition bucket. Step back three. No good, but Sharif gets the miss. He'll settle things down. John Henry calling in a play from the sideline. Sharif Gets it out to Tyndall. His three, no good. Strong rebound by Malachi Bryant. He'll drive to the free throw line. The jumper, no good, but he's fouled. And Malachi Bryant will go back to the free throw line, this time for some free throws.
That's his second personal, fifth team foul. Malachi Bryant at the line shooting 2.
Bryant nails the first. MNU up by 5 now. It's the largest lead that they've had in a while. Malachi Bryant, 21 points on the afternoon. Two for two from the charity stripe. MNU up by 6. They've made 5 of their last 6 field goals. The offenses have been heating up for both of these teams. It's really what we expected coming into this one. Getting treated to what should be an electric finish. How about Jake Engel for 3? This William Penn team will not quit. Down by 3 now. Gets it inside to Zay. Has the size advantage on Engel. Engel nearly gets it taken away. Kick out to Voss. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebounded by Tyndall. Here come the Statesmen the other way. Sharif driving in on Voss. Bryant comes in, and Sharif last touched it. Looks like the head official is going to overturn this call and say it's Statesman basketball. MNU crowd showing their frustrations. Gets it inside to Tyndall. Up and under, no good. Gets his own miss somehow. Three-pointer to tie it, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Cole. And some high-stress defense pays off from the Pioneers. Nice feed inside to Caberline. Can't get the make, but is fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. And that is the 4th foul on Javen Tyndall. William Penn starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble. Speaking of foul trouble, here's Javion Bell McCrary checking back in. He will be playing with 4 fouls with 6 minutes to go. Head coach John Henry deciding this is the moment to bring him in. These minutes are so huge. Rebound fought for. It'll be Statesman basketball. Said it was last touched by Voss. Bell McCrary will take it up for William Penn. Caden Caberline matched up with him. Kind of blown by Caberline. He's able to fight back, but the foul is called on Caden. That's his 2nd. And Bell McCrary will head to the free throw line. Looks like he's in a little bit of pain. I mean, your crowd gets a little loud. My buddy Evan igniting the roar. He'll do it again here. Bell McCrary is 75% free throw shooter. Goes 1 for 2. Cuts the lead back down to 3. Can number 3 for the Pioneers ignite a spark? He's got 22 so far. the leading scorer for the Pioneers this season. Driving all the way, but it's blocked by Sharif. And here come the Statesmen the other way. They're quick in transition. Tyndall playing with 4 fouls. Gets it to Sharif, who puts it up and in. Statesmen are within 1. Pioneers, you have to think you want to drive on Bell McCrary and Tyndall, trying to get him out of the game. Bell McCrary able to predict that pass. He'll head all the way to the other end, and William Penn with just their second lead of the afternoon. Up 66-65 with just under 5 minutes to go. They feed it inside to Caberline, working on Sharif, and it's taken away. Another MNU turnover. The turnover bug has afflicted MNU all game. That is their 12th turnover now. Excuse me, their 11th turnover. Sharif driving on Garrett Redwine, and they're going to get a foul call. So William Penn is in loads of foul trouble. MNU not really in any at all as we head into our final media timeout. It's crunch time here in the Cook Center. William Penn fought off the atrocious start. Started the game down 17-2. Nothing was working on offense, and yet they have fought all the way back. They are up 1 now. The chance to close out this game, but they might have to do it without a couple star players. Javion Bell McCrary and Javen Tyndall are both playing with 4 fouls. And now MNU will be in the bonus the rest of the way out, as William Penn has 6 fouls. So it'll be a lot of free throws. And for a team that has struggled from the charity stripe this season, they're going to have to shake those troubles off here and make some big plays. What a great game we've been treated to after the ladies just dominated. I mean, they only allowed 36 points from William Penn. Absolutely unbelievable stuff from the ladies. And the guys have borrowed a little bit of that defense here in this one. Can they borrow 4 minutes and 21 seconds worth of defense and close out this one, get a huge home win to turn around their season? The Pioneers have lost 2 in a row. William Penn has won 2 in a row. They defeated Mount Mercy and Oak Hills Christian. Now William Penn starting a bit of a road trip here today in Olathe. They would also love to start this road trip with a win. Tyndall driving on Voss. He'll give it up to Sharif. 4 seconds to shoot. That's a 2. No good. That didn't hit rim. And neither did that one. It's a shot clock violation and a huge defensive play from the Pioneers. Now a chance to take the lead. In my opinion, you got to either find Malachi Bryant or Landon Wagler with an open shot. Make a play, draw something up here. These 2 guys have been the hot hands. Here's Makai Blakeney. He'll give it to Bryant. Driving baseline. Nice strong move. Stops on a dime and puts it up and in. That's 24 points for Malachi Bryant. And MNU back on top. Now Sharif will drive, and a foul is called and 1. That is Javion Bell McCrary with a strong drive. He'll get a chance to extend the William Penn lead to 2. Drills it. 69-67, under 3.5 to go. How will the Pioneers respond? They'll start by giving it to Caberline, who gives it to Cole. Now it's Wagler inside. Spinning around on Sharif. Nice spin move, falling away, but it's blocked. It'll be Pioneer basketball, though, as that one heads out of bounds. Chase Page is going to check back in, assuming this will be the 5 on the floor for the Statesmen finishing this one. And Elijah Voss will check in for Makai Blakeney. On the floor for the Pioneers, it's Bryant inbounding with Cole, Wagler, Voss, and Caberline. Six seconds to shoot. Bryant, dribble handoff. He'll try a 2. No good. And Bell McCrary will let that one go out of bounds. It'll be Statesman basketball. A chance to go up 2 possessions for the first time this afternoon. And Blakeney will check back in. Looks like they just wanted Voss on for that offensive sequence. Alif Bass, he's slowed down after a hot start. 11 points in the first half, only 4 in the second half. And there is Fodé Sharif, strong with the right hand. William Penn up by 4 with 2.5 to go. Landon Wagler for 3, no good. Rebounded by Boulware. And another defensive stop for the Statesmen. William Penn on a little 5-0 run to go up by 4. Going to use up as much clock as they can on every one of these possessions. Kick to Boulware for 3. Way short, but a rebound by Bell McCrary. Couldn't get the putback, though, and Wagler with a tough rebound. Pioneers in transition. Give it to Malachi Bryant, and Coach Hepker will call a timeout. He wants to draw something up here. Senses the importance of this possession here. Pioneers still have 1 timeout left. They'll draw something up here. It's a 60-second timeout. Look, you got to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. I'm sure right now he's drawing something up, either to get Malachi Bryant a wide open 3, or to find Landon Wagler driving, or get it to Caberline inside. Another thing interesting to keep up with, we haven't seen Uriah Boutte in this second half. He has been on the bench. So very interesting there. I mean, you would go to him in these situations. He's been so clutch all season. Isaiah Cole is also one of those clutch guys. You want to find him the ball. So many options for Coach Hepker. We'll see how they find a way to piece together a few final drives in this one.
Give it up one more time for Dr. J and the Posse.
MNU Pep Band done a great job this afternoon on a beautiful Saturday in Olathe. A little bit chilly outside, but inside is heating up between these two teams. Should be an incredible finish. Bryant takes the inbound, and they'll set up the offense. Here they go. William Penn in a 2-3 zone, trying to switch it up. Cole cannot get the drive to go. Boulware with the rebound. Not sure if MNU expected that. William Penn in the zone defense for the first time this afternoon, and they're going to let as much time tick off the clock as they can. They're going to be able to get this down to about a minute left to play. And MNU is going to have to play the foul game, but they don't have that many fouls. Bell McCrary's got it. Not much time to shoot. Is fouled on the shot. And he'll go to the free throw line. That's Isaiah Cole with the foul.
Isaiah Cole. That's his second personal, 5th team foul.
nails the first, 72-67. Still a two-possession game, though, if the Pioneers can nail a few threes. They've been good from beyond the arc in the second half, 5 for 8 from downtown. Bell McCrary nails them both. It's a 6-point game, and the Pioneers have to hurry. Bryant gonna hustle down into the corner. Crossing up his defender, couldn't get it. Now gets it to Caberline. Voss, he'll try a three. It's good! Elijah Voss with a clutch three-pointer to put the Pioneers back within 3. Coach Hepp uses his final timeout here. 57 seconds left.
3-second timeout, Pioneers.
Wow, what a shot from Elijah Voss. See if we can get another look at it here. Kicks out, Caberline driving, draws the double team. Kick it out to the open player, and Elijah Voss, clutch from the wing. All right, so now it's a one-possession game. MNU doesn't really have to play the free throw game here, right? You're going to try to play solid defense. You can live with playing 30 seconds of solid defense and getting a rebound, but you cannot allow offensive rebounds. You cannot allow open shots, and really, you cannot foul. MNU in the full court press. Coach Hepp still having a discussion with the officials, showing his frustrations, as he is very accustomed to doing. He was getting upset with the same official even before he called the timeout, while Voss was nailing the three-pointer. They're able to get across the timeline, and they'll slow things down. They'll take off every second of the shot clock. Bryant, strong defense on the outside. Can he get a takeaway? He's so good at getting takeaways. Needs one here. It's a big moment. Bass able to get around him. Driving all the way, but Blakeney able to block it. But Bryant throws it into the hands of William Penn. Puts up a shot, no good. It's a shot clock violation, and it'll be MNU basketball with 24.6 left in the game. Looks like the officials are going to take another look at it, try to decide if MNU had possession. If they state that Bryant had possession going out of bounds, then the shot clock would have reset, and it'll be William Penn basketball right now. So it looks like they're going to talk it over. I mean, Bryant, he never really had possession. I mean, he was saving it from going out of bounds. He made a basketball move by trying to throw it back in bounds, but is that enough to be considered possession? That's what they're talking over now. So we've got a replay on it. And, yeah, he just kind of saves it from going out of bounds and hurls it back in. He thought someone would be there, but Bell McCrary was waiting for that one. He was forced to take the shot. So both coaches kind of earn a free timeout here. Coach Hepker with a chance to draw something up if it is clear that they do still get this ball. They're down 3, 24 seconds left. So they can either go for a quick 2 and still have time to play the foul game, or they can go for the 3 and go for the tie. William Penn has done well shooting free throws in this second half. They're 6 for 7. So it'll definitely be a risk. I mean, they're going to shoot the free throws well. It's a team that shoots free throws very well. As a team, they're shooting 71.5% coming into this one. Officials taking a long time talking this over. Picklemans is sponsoring the player of the game, and if the Pioneers can make the last-minute comeback and get the win, it will certainly be Malachi Bryant being our player of the game. 24 points, including 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And Caden Caberline has also done well. He is only 1 point away from getting a double-double. He's got 9 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. What a playmaker. Landon Wagler has also been huge. 12 points coming off of 4 3-point shots. He'll be on the floor. It looks like they're going to bring Voss in on this offensive possession, and Blakeney will be ready if they get the chance to sub on defense. Officials now talking it over with Chad. They're officially taking a look at this one now. So why were they talking if they weren't going to look at the video review? And now they're going to look at their video review. They're really slowing the pace of play down and killing the MNU momentum. And you can see, is that considered possession? I mean, he didn't even have the ball in his hands for a half second, and he just kind of heaved the ball back in. I mean, that's no different than when Caberline punched the ball back out to Bryant on the offensive rebound. You know, that's not considered possession either. All right. Officials making their explanations to each head coach. See if we can gauge some reactions. Looks like Hepker is not happy. A very long discussion with each head coach. Wow, and it looks like, they've got Blakeney check back in. And it looks like it's official. They're going to say Malachi Bryant had possession on the pass. And so the shot clock will reset. So it looks like they're going to give possession to William Penn here. Man, that is a tough call going against MNU. In my personal opinion, and I get that I'm biased, I'm getting paid by MNU, I go to MNU, I love this school. But Malachi Bryant really did not have possession. He didn't fling that pass in any specific direction. I don't know. I disagree with this call. But it's going to be, they're going to say that Malachi Bryant had possession. They're going to say that the shot clock should have reset. So because of that, it's going to be William Penn basketball. So the Pioneers are probably going to have to play the foul game now. They're down 3. Shot clock is turned off. It looks like they're going to reset the clock back to 29 seconds, but still the shot clock is turned off. So Pioneers are going to have to play the foul game or get a quick turnover or something just to have a chance. This is a tough call going against the Pioneers. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Running out of time, and they cannot get the timeout in time. It's a 5-second violation. It'll be Pioneer basketball. Chase Page did not call the timeout. How about that? The Pioneers didn't even need to foul. They only needed 5 seconds of high-quality defense, and they'll have a chance to potentially tie. Bryant kicking out to the corner. Wagler for 3. No good. Isaiah Cole fights for the offensive rebound and is fouled, so he'll head to the free throw line. That foul is going to be on the floor, so it'll be 1-and-1 free throws for Isaiah Cole. They cannot take the lead off of these free throws, so Pioneers are going to have to fight for the offensive rebound. Great effort from Isaiah Cole going after that offensive rebound. Misses it. Ball is batted around. William Penn is going to get it. And here comes Bass the other way. Bryant's going to foul. And that is a tough sequence. Isaiah Cole has been so strong from the free throw line this season. Couldn't find that one. And that was the 6th foul for MNU, so they're one more away from getting into the bonus. So they'll either have to get a quick takeaway, maybe force another 5 seconds. And they're going to call a timeout. Looks like they want to draw something up. It's a smart decision considering what happened about 60 seconds ago. So John Henry will draw something up on offense. Adam Hepker going to try his best to predict what they're going to do. Force another 5-second violation. MNU still only down by 3. If they can force a turnover or another 5-second violation, they can go back the other way, shoot a 3, and tie this thing up, force overtime. MNU has been really good in overtime this season. Of course, that double OT thriller on Halloween with the win against Dort. They've been really strong when it comes to outlasting their opponents in overtime. They draw something up. They get it in to Sharif. They foul him quickly, and Fodé Sharif will head to the free throw line. He is a 69.6% free throw shooter. And it's going to be a 1-and-1. It's a huge free throw. Makes it, and it's essentially the dagger, but misses it, and the Pioneers still have life. No good! Rebounded by Bryant. Tried to get a takeaway, but they couldn't. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Bryant for 3, no good. Ball batted around. Bryant's got it again. Only 2 seconds to shoot. Caberline heaves it. No good. Oh, what an effort from the Pioneers. They just missed that 3-pointer, and it looked like Wagler was calling for it. Caberline didn't see Wagler, so he tried to get the ball. You can't blame him for that effort late in the game. And the late heroics will have to wait until Wednesday when the Pioneers take on William Woods. Your final score, Statesman 73, Pioneers 70. The MNU Pioneers are now 9-8 on the season. They are 4-5 in conference. Currently on a 3-game losing streak, but a chance to turn things around against William Woods, a team that has been struggling all season. They're going to need some big wins against William Woods and Peru State. Anyways, the Pioneers will be back in the Cook Center 2 weeks from today to play host to the nationally ranked Graceland University. Should be a great game in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully the Pioneers can get 2 big wins before we see them again. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Matt Olmanson, my producer Elijah Cox, always doing incredible. Had a great stream. Thank you for tuning in on Urban Edge Network and YouTube. And we will see you in 2 weeks.